Hello. Hello. I have no sidekick. Hopefully she'll be joining me in a minute. How is everyone? We have something fun and oh my God, can you guys hear that? That's my neighbor's dog. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, we are, okay, so I have a little tiny gnat in here too. Yeah, can we, yeah, okay. Yeah, see what I mean? She's not here. Hey Cam, what are you doing? Executive meeting again, I know, but there's 6 of us, so it's not an executive meeting because there's only 3 of us, so. AR, hey y'all, what's up? Catherine. Lavina. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Yay, cool. We are doing something a little bit different tonight. We are, okay, how about if I put let me put my glasses on so I can see. Also, no, I'm not trying to hang myself. I have a heating pad on my neck because my neck hurts. Hey, Case. So, how is everyone? Are you doing good? Happy Sunday. Stepmama, what's shaking? Catherine, you're so cute. Is my dog back there? Dog. No, he's not in here. Oh, this is so great. I never get a moment without him. So he's probably causing havoc somewhere. Okay, so what we're going to do tonight, just so you guys know, is once LFT gets up here, we are doing a timeline. We're going to do it right in front of you guys. We're going to show you how we get our stuff, and we're going to throw some questions in for you, right? For you guys to hopefully help us answer. Because the other night when I did that live, no joke, it really it opened my eyes to a lot of things. Oh, thanks. My little, it's for the office. My little Christmas tree for the office. I'm gonna add KM. Hold on one second. Hello, lovely.
Hey.
How are you?
Pretty good. How's my sound?
Your sound is awesome.
Okay.
It really is. It's good. It's very soothing. Tell me, isn't her voice soothing? Like, don't you want to hear this when you go to sleep at night? I do.
It's a little bit hickish, but it is what it is.
I listen to her every night before I go to bed.
You're crazy.
Every single night. So yeah, so we're going to do a timeline. Oh, there's LFT. Hold, please. Gang's all here. Van! Oh my God. Thank you for coming. And I get to tell you to your beautiful face how fantastic your voice is. And I would rather not hear that when I go to bed. Does it haunt you, stepmama? Just curious.
I don't hear anything.
What?
You don't hear us?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Make sure you put your hand up to your ear saying you can hear her, Tia, because she'll be saying some off the wall shit. We can't hear you. Yeah, Van, that voice was amazeballs the other night. I mean, no shit. You gave me goosebumps. She gives me, that's what I was getting ready to say, chill bumps. Holy crap. I love hearing her sing.
The way she's, okay, so hands down, my favorite song of all time will always be Hallelujah. And I mean, she belted that out like nothing. And I was like, can I hear? And I was laying in bed and I'm like, can you do I put this? Can you sing it again? Where's the replay button? I need the replay button.
I would buy a CD with her voice on it.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. No kidding. Her, is it I think it's her partner. He's amazing.
Me or no?
I want to hear him sing as well. Like to hear them together, I'm like, yes.
Oh, I haven't heard him sing.
Oh, he's got that deep Aussie voice and just
makes you melt.
It's like butter. Like butter. So we have we posted a timeline on our community page just so you guys could see what we're working off officially here. And welcome everyone coming in. Actually, we can still drop links. Welcome. Let's use no, we can't. Nope. Can't do that if I do that. Sorry. Okay. Welcome. We got to put SassyBot to work. Or as I think Miss Cam likes to call SassyBot sassy bitch, but what do I know?
Hey, I can get along with SassyBot now, but she was an asshole.
You know why? This is why. This is why. Because she beat SassyBot senseless. So SassyBot's afraid of her. Wait, my computer is running supersonic slow. So I apologize, you guys. It is bad. Oh, it's crazy lady. I'm scared.
Oh,
that never gets old for me. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's do this one. Because it's about that time. Oh, some wine. I'm drinking water. Because I can't get silly on here. That would be bad. I'll be given all kinds of times. So anyhow, we're going to start from, we're going to spore. We're going to spore. I just read pour and maybe I should drink. I don't know. Maybe I don't drink enough. Can't do that. Jesus. Here I go. Look at me. I'm off. So we're going to start from the beginning, literally, because Crazy Mama came up with some questions today that I was like, I know we talked about this stuff. I know we did.
Oh, I know we did along at the beginning.
Mm-hmm. But it blew my mind. Like to go back and rethink it again and go kind of input all the information that we have now. I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's really smart.
Sometimes.
All the time. All right. So LFT, the lady with all of the timelines, etc. Shall we start?
Yeah,
Go for it.
Wait, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I swear, my internet was a knife. It would not cut butter in the summer. Mine's like a 5-minute delay. What?
If you see me looking over in this direction, it's because I'm reading chat on my screen. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I need to start over. Oh, Captain Crazy. When we got off the phone. I need some more notes and more things that don't add up. And this is why I need all these people on our screen to help because I don't know how they have a time machine, but yet not like a feasible front door on their house to accomplish everything that they did.
Do you want to run through like the 8 to 3:30 and then like 3:30 is where we come up with our questions?
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound like a fair? Because I mean, the 8 to 3:30, I think is, I don't want to say it's written in stone because it's not written in stone, but I mean, we can pretty much attest for where they were down to the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
That's my feeling, but
okay, cool. Do you want to start?
Yeah, wait. We are so sorry. I'm going to switch my audio. I can't hear it coming through my computer. I'm going to switch it to my TV.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a really bad echo, will you immediately mute me? Please, sorry.
And go.
Speak.
The Twitter link didn't work. Are you serious? Twitter link? Oh, you know why? Because they're all right next to each other. Thanks, AR. I will fix that. I'm actually going to, you know why? Because they're all smushed together. I will get that.
Can you all hear me? Okay. But
yeah.
Okay. But you don't
hear you much better.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm making a note that I have to fix the links. Sorry, SassyBot is not all there yet, but will be.
See, I told you that bitch was crazy.
Told you. Hang on, SassyBot links. Okay. I'm glad you pointed that out, AR. I really am. And just so you guys know, I'm stone cold sober, but I cannot speak today. I don't know why. I have no excuse. Yes. LFT?
What?
Are you ready, man?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, why does that? You guys, I'm sorry. It keeps doing this. It's doing it because I'm an idiot.
I found you anyways. Well played.
Stalker. Nice. By the way, we're not offended by stalkers on YouTube. All 12 of you. Don't get overwhelmed by the crowd. Oh, good. Thank God. Somebody else. I'm like all tongue-tied today for some reason. All right. I'm shutting up.
No, okay. Are we going with the assumption that yes, okay. The scenario where we're going with, they made it home by 3:30, right?
Yep. So you just want to start there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool.
Please. I mean,
yeah.
Eventually, I think we have to go back and look at.
I mean, if you guys want to take a look, and we can post it again. It's in our Facebook group. But if you want to take a look at the community post, you'll see what we're talking about with the 8 to 3:30 type thing. I'm pretty sure I just went and got
that's what we were talking about earlier too, trying to think about every scenario possible that.
You're in and out, by the way.
Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know if I should be here.
You should be here. You should definitely be here.
You know what? We're gonna have to start. I'm gonna do it like this to get to you. I'm gonna be like, "Can you hear me now?"
Oh yeah, that's actually clear.
Well, then someone come over here and hold this thing. I have a boom thing. We're lucky I have a mic.
But Lavina, we don't think earlier or at an earlier date, like the day before or anything, because law enforcement has the video of where they went today, like, or that day, like Walgreens and such, that they have all that video evidence. So yeah.
That's probably the most important thing. And that's like good call there. That's probably one of the most important things to keep in mind is that Ellie has had everything, will have everything, and will not release anything. So as far as those questions go, we are able to rule that out. Yes. Under the assumption that there is actually evidence of where she was. I'm trying to pull up some stuff here, you guys. This is how this is legitimately how we work. Welcome to the party. This is what we do for 18 hours a day, 90 days a week.
Huh? Okay. No. So we're going though that they didn't meet up earlier, right? We're going with, okay, she makes it home. We're going with, if that's true, she's home by 3:30.
Right. We'll go into that other theory later. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just go that she went home they made it home at 3:30.
Okay. So 3:30. And then here's where I get caught up. Dawn gets the frantic call around 5:30. He tells Candace, hang up the phone because she can't find Summer. So clearly she's frantic. She's been looking around the house. If that 5:30 time is correct, she's been looking around at least for 5 minutes, frantically looking. Can't find her. Calls Dawn. He says, hang up, call 911. He gets in the car, heads home, and then he's calling law enforcement on his way home, yet at the same time talking to Candace the entire way on Messenger. But his call doesn't go until that recorded call, the dispatch that we have is around 6:30.
6:32, right?
6:32. So
okay. So she calls him at 5:30.
Uh-huh.
And at 3:30 they get home. They are doing whatever they said they're doing, which is
laundry,
unloading groceries.
Bullshit. Sorry. 5:30, she calls Dawn to say she can't find Summer. Not that Summer's missing, but she can't find him, right?
Yeah. She can't find Summer.
She said, I cannot find Summer. Come home right now. That was her. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then
so at 5:30, she is frantic running around, correct?
I can't find Summer. Get home now. So I dropped my phone because I had to run over and get Mom's phone and dial 911. But that's the only phone that dialed 911. But she does that. She thinks. She does that. But if Don immediately left, like let's say he left work around 5:30, around 5:45, even give him the 15 minutes.
Well, wait, because Don is talking to his boss at 5:30, right?
We don't know what time.
Oh, I thought that he said that. No, I'm pretty sure he said that.
I can't remember a time. He did say a time because they were talking about him driving the car, correct? Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Oh, no, he just, oh, wait, I got it.
He does say a time.
Which interview he did that he said it. That's the only thing.
You mean in McDonough's?
Yes, I think.
Here we go.
I'm looking there now. Do you see it?
Page 19, he says, I'd say we probably got back around 6:37. Hold on. Yes, we've got it in here, though. I didn't think he was off on all the times that he gave, I thought, to Chris.
Right, but we're just going by what. Okay. Anyway, doesn't matter.
All right, talking to Messenger on the Messenger. Here we go. I'm ready. What time
was
did
happening at 5:30, which was utter bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we are. What time? I'm just trying to figure out the timeline. Okay, what time did you call Candace? Okay, they're talking about the Walgreens thing, and he said maybe 3 o'clock, and then Dawn says, well, she called frantic and panicking. And I said, well, just in case, hang up and call 911. And I thought for some reason, I thought it was 5:30 p.m. Be honest with you, I don't trust police, ... Like all. So he thought it's 5:30.
Okay.
When they talked. And he said, I do have that thing there where he said, get in the car. But that's why I said on our timeline, that's why we even questioned it, because he makes a point of being like, is 3:30? By that point, that's when he said he decided to work late because he had called and she was still at Walgreens and no one was home. Mm-hmm. Remember? So he just decided to work late because they were going to go to the lake and they still had to pick up the prescriptions and stuff. So he might as well keep working late. So that's at 3 o'clock. So he already thinks.
But we know that that's not true because that was at 1 something. No, between 11 and 12, because that was before they went to the lake.
Right, so because Grandis's appointment was at 8 o'clock that morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they dropped off the medicine, but then had to come back and get it. So they was at Walgreens twice. I guess the second time maybe the drive-through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Well, you can drop it off at the drive-through as well.
Right. But I trust what Chris says, and he states that they were seen in Walgreens.
You're right. No, Don's full of crap, because we have it basically by 1:30 that they are leaving Walgreens by 1:35 that afternoon.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, he's such a fucking idiot.
Well, we know that. But go ahead. Continue with our timeline.
Okay, so our first red flag is, how does he call law enforcement at 6:30 while he's on the road, headed home to meet Candace and to help search, while he's also on the phone with Candace?
Okay, I say before we get there, because that's at 6:30, go back to 5:30, where we have the biggest problem with things.
Oh, I think that's a crazy.
You want to do Crazy Mama? Can you do that one at 5:30? All the shit you figured out, or not you figured out.
Oh, today, like the picture
the
picture she had posted on her Facebook. Was it 5? I don't have it in front of me, girls.
5:06 and 6:05. Hold on, I've got it right here.
5:06 was one picture that she had posted of one of the boys in the kitchen. This was on Candace's Facebook the day of. So that she reported some are missing. So then at 6, the second one she posted was 6. What? Like 6:08 or something.
6:06 on June 15th and 5:06 on June 15th.
Right. So if she is calling, or she called Dawn through the phone on the Dawn truck, went over to her mom's to use her phone to call 911, and then she even said that she wasn't waiting on them, that she was going to go jump in her mom's truck, which she did, to go look for Summer. So how is she in her truck, the grandma's truck, looking for Summer, on the phone with Dawn the whole time, because Dawn states that he speaks to her the whole time, and posting on Facebook? How the hell can you do all that during this time?
And by the way, you just realized your daughter's missing, and you're frantically, there's no room for running around there either. Where are we running around? When did that all happen?
And she don't forget that when she leaves to go search up and down the street, she also stops by the neighbors and knocks on the neighbor's door.
Yep.
So LFT then did some figuring of the mileage today, like how long it would take if you left your house and went to the Solomon's whatever Baptist church.
Yeah, both the Free Will Baptist and Solomon's Baptist.
Okay. And they're how far apart? They're like
Solomon's Baptist is the one that's on Lone Star, which is where the TBI and them did their press conference. And that one is 1.9 miles away. So basically 4 minutes from 110 Ben Hill Road. And then the other little Baptist church that's off on 3711 Beach Creek is 1.5 miles, 3 minutes. But the distance, and then if she rode from one, like say she went down went to Solomon's first on Lone Star, and then looped back around to go check, like heading back towards the house, and checked the First Baptist one. That's a 3.1 mile difference between those two churches. So it's 10, those two churches are 10 minutes away from one another.
And the one church is the one that the FBI did or not the FBI, the TBI. Well, all the press conferences were held at the Solomons.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys have watched any of that, you'll know that is where that particular church is.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's where they had like people started with the little benches too, where they were dropping off flowers and stuff.
Memorial.
That's the Solomons, and that one's on Lone Star or Highway 437 or whatever it technically kind of is too. And the Free Will Baptist is the one on Beach Creek,
which is the same road, different name. It like somehow changes names. Yeah. But yeah, it's the same road. So, okay. So
that doesn't add up.
Yeah. Well, and we even like kind of padded the stats there a little bit and said that would take 20 minutes. Because say she's going like supersonic slow, you're looking for summer, you're out the window, you're looking around. So you're going slow. So it's going to take, instead of taking 4 minutes, maybe it takes 8. So 8 there, 8 back. Maybe just saying.
But the best is that the freaking 911 dispatch thing says, that's the 632 one, comes in and they said the child was last seen around, family last saw her around 6:30 p.m. No, you didn't. You called Dawn frantic at 5:30. You called Dawn an hour before.
Like I said before, I think that's a news report, and I think they're going off what the police call is.
Oh, I think I listened to the dispatch thing again earlier, and I thought it said the same thing.
The scanner.
The thing that we all have, the clip where it's like mother report, like father calling in, family's been looking for 10 minutes, been missing for 10 minutes, mother went for the walk thing.
Right.
But that's still not true because she was last seen around, I would assume 5:30. Otherwise, why is Candace calling him frantic around 5:30?
Right.
All right, let's read this question really quick. Hello, David. Here's something I don't understand. They said the neighbor was not home at the time Summer went missing, but the neighbor herself said she helped see. I thought it was a guy it was a gentleman was helping us with the boys, right?
I think so. I don't think it was, I think the neighbor, maybe the one.
The Jody Sue, is that what he's speaking of?
Yeah, I think maybe that's Jody Sue, because in her interview on the July 21st, she said, before the cops even came out, I went down and told my neighbors Summer is missing. Will you help me look? Just in case she did wander off. But I knew in the back of my mind she never wandered off. She went nowhere without me. Yada, yada, yada. So I think so I'm wondering if that was the guy that's I think closer. I forget where he is. His location on Ben Hill. But I think that's that neighbor. If she knocked and that's the one that was at home, was the one that was searching in the same kind of place where the boys were. I think that was my impression.
Right, but David's talking about Jody Sue. He said yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say this out loud and carefully. Mm-hmm. Jody Sue is not my most reliable witness. If I'm going to throw people up on the stand and ask questions, they at least have to be remotely sober. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot that she has said that I'm just not.
And her story keeps getting more interesting and things added to it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some embellishment. I think she's like bad jewelry. Now, that day the blue van was there, and so was Dobbs.
That's what I'm starting to get. That's what I picked up, that Dobbs was there.
But here's the thing. I can assure you Dobbs has been cleared. 100%.
I wouldn't say that because everybody's still a suspect.
Actually, that's true.
Here's the
thing.
That's
my opinion.
If he wasn't cleared, wouldn't he be in jail?
No, because nobody's been cleared is the thing, and nobody's in jail. I think they're still trying to build this case, and they have to watch what they're doing so they make sure they don't screw up this case and the right person gets put behind bars. No, I think they're keeping a tight lip on shit.
I do too. But I feel like they would be. I'm trying to be so careful because I don't want to. So hard. You know what? I'll just agree with you for the sake of the broadcast.
We'll discuss it later, Tia.
Yeah, we'll hash that out on Zoom. I don't have.
We'll discuss it later.
You can educate me later. And they both have a land issue with Don, and Dobbs was out of state at the time. He was 45 million. Yeah. So, there we go. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Actually, I'm going to mute myself so I can listen. Muting.
All right, crazy lady. What did we talk about on the phone earlier? So, hold on. No one's been ruled out. No one's a person of interest. Or no, everyone's a person of interest because no one's been ruled out.
Right.
But they don't have a suspect. Did we get?
As Ronnie said, everyone's a suspect.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ronnie Lawson. Sorry. Yeah, I agree, David. 100%.
Yeah, me.
There's a lot in that gray area. I think the gray area is like different shades of gray. I really do.
I think everybody needs to be looked into. And I'm not saying one person is guilty and one person isn't. I'm not, because I have no idea, of course. But you bet your ass the law enforcement has everything. The digital evidence, they have everything. And now they're just trying to build a case, put all the puzzle pieces together and figure out. Because one thing we can say, there is no way in hell a stranger walked up there, was hiding in the bushes and jumped out and nabbed this little girl. No.
I don't believe that.
No.
Yes, Robin Lane and David Dodson were there together that night.
Yes, and that was the other. Yeah, God. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and just say this out loud because certain things annoy me. One of them is speculation. The other, no, it's not a stranger. It's not an abduction either. Just so you know, it's not an abduction. Read what TBI said. TBI said, was this an abduction? No. No. To this date, it has not been seen as an abduction. Robin Lane supposedly owns a red Toyota Tacoma. Don't you think don't you think? Like, everybody needs to stop for 2 seconds, use critical thinking and common sense and say, would they rule her out, or would they say, just let her go. She's got the car we're looking for and everything. Really? She's been ruled out. Or
not.
And yeah, maybe she did, because she had a former Toyota truck prior to. So I don't know when she bought it. Oh, is that what she said? She only got it 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago. I thought it was recent.
From her dad. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. And I'm just looking at Robin. I don't know anything about this woman. I've only seen her Facebook profile. She doesn't look like a red pickup truck with a ladder rack and buckets in the back kind of girl. Does she strike you as that?
I don't know.
Just
maybe.
Really? She had the red bucket, or she had the white buckets in the back and the ladder rack. You think she's that kind of girl? She's a girly girl with a little tinge of that country. So I can see her getting the pickup truck, but I can't see her like with the ladder rack and the accoutrements. That's my issue.
Okay.
Plus, then we go into the whole Candace thought she saw a blue van.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
It just doesn't. All right, hold on. Go back to the timeline thing, though, for a second.
Yeah, she played somewhere and they didn't. No. She doesn't strike me as abducting type. Go ahead. So the timeline. So
I was trying to think where I was thinking back to Chris McDonough. I mean, say what you want. I'm going to go with any expert over they have far more knowledge than I do, whether it's behavioral panel, profiling evil, interview room. They all agree that something's not adding, agree that something's not adding up one way or another. Chris McDonough had mentioned that 40 minutes, that there's missing 40 minutes. And I'm sitting here thinking, is the missing 40 minutes between that 5:30, 6:30 time?
We don't know. We can only speculate on that because we don't know. I don't think we know. I think we need to ask Chris that question. Krish. So David Cohen said the one thing that Robin Lane was over there many times. So her daughter and she played with Summer, and they watched their TV program, and it came on at 5. So now Robin knows that Summer is going to be in the basement watching that TV show. So she can get on the land, no problem. And she knows what? Okay, hold on. Let me pop this up there so I can read it. Parker Car walked up the right. Okay. Right. She could. But again, I ask you with all due respect, do you think they haven't looked at her? Do you think they haven't cleared? And she'd have to do some fancy dancing to get Summer there hidden out and back to the property, because she's got to go back to the property with David Dotson. So she's got to be home.
Robin says they got to the Beach Creek area around 9 p.m. David Dotson got the call from Candace around 7:30, he said. And by that point, he said that Candace had conveyed to him that law enforcement had already been called and they'd been looking for 20 to 25 minutes.
Well, law enforcement was
at 7:03, but she said that they had, according to David Dotson, he got the call around 7:30, and he asked, well, did you call the cops, kind of deal? And she said yes, they had already been called and that they had been looking for 20 to 25 minutes. If you literally mapped it out, take each person's comment and look at the times that they're saying they heard from Candace or a call went through or something, it doesn't.
Okay, so David, I have to ask you, what's the motivation for Robin to take her? What's the motivation? What's your MO?
And
what does she gain?
And that's where I know she's the youngest and like the girl out of the entire group. But if that situation was so bad, would you leave those young boys too? Like, how do you?
No, you wouldn't. And knowing that CPS is already working the case, and I mean, who's to say Robin isn't one of the people that called CPS? We don't know.
I got the feeling like, of course, she cared about Summer, but I don't think she like.
I think she was focused on her own daughter and her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I think. Unless she was asked by Grandma or Candace. Okay, well then that leads me, see that question, I gotta be honest with you, that one ticks me off because I'm like, okay, then Candace deserves an Academy Award for her behavior. No lie. Who exactly is Robin Lane trying to gather? Robin Lane is the, oops, let me put Cam back on.
Like the next day.
She is the
okay, Sunday school.
Taken away. They're all going to be taken away, not just Summer. They're all going to be taken away. And
why would she risk her losing her daughter? She has her own daughter to worry about too.
Right on. I don't get high crime from Robin Lane. I'm sorry. I just don't. Like, and there's like nothing. All of a sudden we're abducting her and we're just like, that's such a high conspiracy theory. I can't get behind it. I cannot do it.
And that I would assume then
for drugs. I can get behind that.
Summer makes the money. Sorry to say it. I'm not.
Okay.
That's what I said, Tiffany. I said I was like, I think it came down to drugs or money.
Yeah,
I
can see that.
Like the reasoning behind it, like something.
Also, I'm sorry.
No, that's all I was thinking.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Who loved Summer the most? Robin Lane. Disagree. Wholeheartedly disagree. You know who loved her the most? Don loved. You hear him? He loved Summer. He gives me the creeps so bad when he says that. I love Summer. That's why you are so pissed off. That's his trophy right there. That's his play toy. And I don't get that, I don't get that Candace struck this all up in order to save her daughter, because this is the same woman. Paint me the picture, okay? Paint me that picture, because this is the same woman who's abused 2 children who were taken away previously. Proven. I'm not making it up. It's proven. I know that is true. Now that, David, you and I agree on that one. Nothing comes out of his mouth is true.
But I will say, and just go with the swirling flow of my thought process here, just what David was saying though about it is kind of interesting. Don't no one else jump on me about this, but it is a little weird that those messages that we heard, I'm assuming the communication that Cher was able to establish with Robin Lane. Remember, she had said she had just gotten back from the beach and stuff. I think it is kind of weird that both she and Grandis shortly thereafter, granted, within a month or so, they leave for a certain period of time and come back.
It's summer vacation time, though.
I know. I'm just thinking out loud. I just said, just bear with me.
Well, me too. Like, I'm trying to, that's what we do. We bounce this stuff. Wait, Tiffany, you're not stepping on any toes, and I wanted to make sure that we said that out loud.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh, no.
We bounce things out. That's why it's great, because we literally bounce ideas. Like, she just had one, and we have to bounce the ideas off. You think that Grandma and Robin are together? Okay, all right. I mean,
and that's his opinion, and all opinions are
right. And I respect that. I totally respect that. Some are saying it could be a Gone Baby Gone scenario, a movie where a little girl was stolen from her dysfunctional family, a nice couple. Well, let's go through that theory.
She would be back, but
not only that, I mean, say this is a great couple, they'd have to be of substantial means, number one, to be able to afford a child, to purchase a child like this. And two, they'd be in enormous trouble if they were caught.
Right.
Yep. David, you're right. I think Rob would offer to help and go through the church, but not put her in a future. No, she's not going to. No, she's not going to put her own. She's not going to do something.
I don't think she's going to risk her family's well-being. She'll support and help, but not risk her family's well-being.
Right on. All right, timeline. I'm sorry. We got to come back to some of the questions, but we got to hit some of these points because this 5:30 time is hot.
Yeah. So anyone, especially because David, you've got my mind kind of going now. So see what you think about this 5:30.
Okay. So 5:30 or 5:30 is when she calls Dawn because she can't find Summer. And then in between that and the 6 o'clock phone call to 911, Candace is posting on Facebook. So, and driving around and, what was she doing? Let's see, driving around, posting it on Facebook and talking to Dawn. So, you know, just like the little lies, the little red flags that we see in this case, like you were asking earlier, Tia, why? What is her motive? Right? Like, what makes her say all this shit that don't add up? Like, where in the hell is that coming from? Yes, we know the Facebook.
We do know the Facebook times. It's 5:06 and 6:06. 6:05. I don't know.
Here you go. I gotcha. It is 5:06. Candace Wells, June 15th at 5:06 p.m. Candace Wells, June 15th at 6:06 p.m. The same picture.
Eastern Standard Time. Just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, they're closer to the North Carolina side, so they're still same time. But what gets me is not only that, I mentioned these two earlier because I know boys have their phones and whatnot. But remember, Candace, one of them said they always leave a phone there for the boys, you know, so like in case of emergency. And I was like, let me get this straight. But Grandis's is the only one that will call 911. So you leave a phone there with the boys and let them call mom. I don't know. Where was I going with that thought?
You're saying because Candace is leaving them alone, you know, with the phones. So if she don't think she can call 911 from her phones, how is a boy supposed to reach out and get help if they can't call 911? Right?
Yeah, that always stuck with me. Yeah. It might be nothing though, but I just took note of little things like that.
I think that's just she doesn't understand how 911 works on a phone like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't understand it. I'm cutting her a break on that one, but she ain't getting many breaks from me, so she can have that one.
I wonder that too, AR.
Well, I don't think so. That would be a Facebook glitch, right?
I'm looking. It's the same image. The picture, the Facebook pictures. Because I was wondering that too. Because that one woman screenshots at 6:05. I think that I've had that same thought of wondering if it was a timeline or like a time zone issue. I don't think it is, based on the time that these people took these screenshots of the Facebook post. I think it's just weird. And it's also an older picture that's posted all of a sudden. It's not like one that was taken that afternoon.
Right. Because Summer's in the corner of the picture.
And the oldest has his head shaved.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know why she's posting random pictures anyway. That's a whole nother.
Maybe to help whatever story she's putting out there, or you know what I mean. That if that was the case,
wouldn't you want to put a picture of Summer, or is that just proving that the boys are at home at that time?
I don't know, but has she ever spoken on the picture?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. I didn't think so either, but yeah, have you guys heard her talk about posting the picture on Facebook? Publicly anyway?
No, and that picture, and that's a biggie because of the timeline that, you know, the two times that she posted that was during all this frantic running around looking under bed shit. Remember?
Right.
You know?
Okay, they avoid it. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you answering that. Do you know about the neighbor? Wait, do you know about the neighbor? She said she wanted part of the land, and Don said he sold it to her. And he went and sold it under a land broker, and the neighbor said he'd give Don 10% more than that for the land.
Can we drop a link for someone instead of typing this?
David, do you want to come up?
With anybody's willing, like, it's just us. I get lazy. I'm like, I'm done typing, and I'll leave a voice message thing.
Congratulations on your baby.
Who had a baby?
Tiffany. We love babies. Yeah, we love babies. And it's a her. You know why? Because it's just like her.
Well, anyone, I mean, I don't know if you get tired of chatting and you're comfortable enough doing it. I think we're pretty low key, but it just makes it easier sometimes. Oh,
Nova.
What a beautiful name. I love that name. Babies are way sweeter than teens. Come get me on the subject. The teens are just big babies. Are you kidding me?
They're big babies with just a louder, like more opinionated voice. And you're like, damn. Nope. Okay, wait.
Okay, so 5:30, we got that handled. Like, you guys get where we're coming from, like all the discrepancies there, like the mayhem that's going on there. Can we cut to Dawn driving home? Yes, they can screen words. Yes.
Okay.
She was setting up alibis. She was. I agree. Not very good ones, though. Denise, I think you're right. I totally think you're right. I think she was setting up alibis, but not very good ones.
And I think that's interesting too, because remember at the very beginning, it was like planting flowers. Like we've talked about this. It was that her story, you know, when they did that joint interview, she and Don, remember the story was pretty generic, but the same verbiage, words over and over and over again until she did. I thought she was more communicative with Chris McDonough, you know, adding in little details, Krish. And then that big Rogersville Review article that she did in July. I mean, she gave so many, like, that's the first time she mentions going to knock, at least publicly, as far as I know of it, going to knock on the neighbor's door, you know, sending the boys down to the creek, all that kind of stuff, where I would be spitting out if someone would ask me what I had done that day. Like, I mean, we asked the neighbors, we did, you know, this, and this, but she leaves all of that out until later. And I don't get that. I'd be recounting every damn thing I could remember.
Right.
Hold on. Stop talking and read David Cohen. Holy moly.
Oh, I definitely want to hear from him now.
I'm so sorry.
But sounds like The Godfather. That's not a bad thing.
I was about to say, like, The Godfather. Seriously, okay, I was like, you almost had me, but you said Godfather, and now I'm like, okay, now I like it.
I hate that happened.
I'm so sorry, though.
I am so incredibly sorry. Thank you for being here with us and sharing your time. I really appreciate that. My God.
Well, feel free if you want to at any point. You're still more than welcome.
Yeah, we don't we don't judge. We love anybody and everybody.
Clearly,
I have a hick voice, and I'm up here.
And I didn't get dressed up or give a crap. I was like, let's just do this right now. So it's pretty low key.
It's very low key. I just had a heating pad on my neck publicly. It's a good look.
And you know, I find it odd that Grandis has not spoke one time about anything. That bugs the heck out of me.
What were my messages to y'all this morning? Which is probably going to drive Tia crazy because she was like, there's a reason that she's allowed to leave. But I'm still like, it doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know what the reason. I don't know why she was allowed to leave. I really, really don't. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense, but she was. They allowed her to leave, and they allowed her to leave the state knowing where she was going. No, there's been no public confirmation. Only Don's word that
or I think some people have said like they've heard from other co-workers that he left. You know, what was it, the lunchtime?
Yeah, that was 3:30 to 4
or something, or whatever. It was odd. But speaking of that too, has anyone confirmed like the Grandis and the 5:30 thing? What time did Grandis say? I about fell out of my chair the other night when y'all said that. What time did Grandis say they got home?
4:30.
4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
She had a long day.
So is 4:30 really 5:30? Is 4:30 really 3:30?
Yeah, I mean, talk about inconsistencies in a story. You would think if they're going to do this, I would. Well, yeah, me too, Livina. But that's the weirdest thing of all. This little gnat, this one little gnat is like floating around my room. It's the weirdest thing of all that they're all doubling down.
And the whole Dr. Phil asking the question. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. At 3:09 AR at 3:09 PM. And I found out where they were. That's what we did. We took that screenshot, and you know how you can see like where Grandis took it, and you can kind of see Candace in the driver's seat. We found the street sign that matched that curve where they were turning. And once I figured out where that was and realized that the timestamp on that image was 3:09, we realized that they were about 10 minutes away from the house at that point.
Mm-hmm. And that's how we actually, just so you know, that's how we took that time and we backed it up with some of the other times. And that's how we did our timeline is we took that 3:09 and there was other times, which I don't have them.
I got them here.
I got it. Hold on. I got it. Oh, it's right here. Other times where we know that they were at, what did she say? 12:22 is when that video was taken. So that was another time we had to make sure we hit. Why are you on here again? Oh, never mind. I was like, why are you coming up twice? I was so confused.
Because safety in numbers. I don't. All right. Here we go. Hold on, I'll zoom in. So I'm sorry, y'all.
That looks like Chinese.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Do you know about the trail cam videos? They belong to the neighbor. And that day they were not working in the neighbor. So that.
Does it still look like Chinese?
Yeah.
I'm blind and I can see it. Oh, I did.
Oh, hold please. You know what? I'm on StreamYards. I am now on YouTube, and yes, you can see it super clear.
Okay. So I'd be like, wait a minute. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, thanks for that person coming in, and make sure you thumbs down. I appreciate that. That was
awesome. The thumbs down or the thumbs up. They both help.
Hit them. Hit them all.
Okay.
That's what you know what? If you want to hit the share button too, that's cool.
That's where we figured it out right there. We want to make it.
Brandis also said she'd taken a nap and woke up at 5:30 to Candace screaming Summer's missing. Right.
That's right. I do remember something about that. Okay, so that puts us all right, let's go with it. So she's missing at 5:30. By this point, she's frantic. A little before 5:30, Candace realizes, I don't know where Summer is. Maybe the neighbor that heard the screaming, it was Candace yelling for Summer.
Could
I
be.
don't know.
What time did she say she heard that scream? Do we know?
5:30. I don't think she's ever given a time. I don't
either. Isn't that interesting?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever heard a time.
I think she did say right before Candace went, or Summer went. She found out Summer was missing.
Look at the road. Wait. Oh, that the security sign, David, I think is new. It wasn't there at the beginning. I think it's happened. They put the no trespassing, like that, the one that's mounted to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's been recent since dealing with getting the boys out of there and having the people, come investigate or be on their property. In my opinion, because we looked into that earlier, and you couldn't see it in one of the videos that Don, even when he redid it, remember when he drove it around again?
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't see, that sign wasn't up yet. So Summer's downstairs watching her TV show, because when Candace went downstairs, she on the TV, it was on the channel of her show. I hadn't heard about her watching the show.
No, I hadn't. And how do we know? Because I've never heard of that ever. That's interesting.
Sorry guys. No, wait, no, y'all can't see that. Never mind. No, it was okay. The neighbor.
No, there was, yeah. What do I girl shows? I don't.
I thought she went downstairs to play with her toys. Now, why all of a sudden she's watching TV? I thought the boys were watching TV.
Right.
I'm not knocking anyone that's saying that she was. I just think, like, all of a sudden for me, I'm just having an epiphany. Like, wait, what the hell? I thought she went inside, wanted to go play with her toys, see the boys. She went downstairs, mom, to play with her toys or to play. Oh, that's true. No time for a nap. See? What the hell?
This, my friends, is why we decided to do this on camera with you. Because there's like things that we're not thinking of that we need to cover. That is a huge inconsistency. Candace is helping Grandma with the knee brace.
Mm-hmm.
Came back, asked about Summer.
Because she said she was gone 2 minutes. Remember, Candace is adamant on 2 minutes.
Well, she did. I heard her on the other interview. She said 2 to 5 minutes.
Okay, let's give her 10. I'll give her 10 minutes. Let's give her 10 minutes. So Grandis is still awake. And actually, you know what, David, too, I remember is that she was telling Chris McDonough that Summer had been in the kitchen, like sitting on the floor playing with her toys in there.
Well, I mean, if they got home at 3, and it is possible they got home at 3:20. Yes, I'm not going to say, but that is one fast-ass nap, and you're on some. I mean, I know what we know. We all of us collectively know what she got. That information was given to us. And it's not a 10-minute nap thing. It's like, so that means lights. I love some right now. My neck hurts so bad.
Well, hell, I almost wish they did get home at 4:30. That would make this a lot easier.
Was Candace looking under the beds for Summer? Okay. Wait, where did I miss Denise? That's Candace looking under the beds for Summer and when beds are on the floor. The beds weren't on the floor. They did have bunk beds. There was one mattress on the floor, and their mattress was on the floor.
She said she looked under the blanket. She said she looked under the blankets.
Yeah. I watch my sister's kids, and I'm forced to watch his torture. David, you are one of my new favorites, friend. Please come back often. Bunk beds. But the nap would have been before the brace then. Interesting.
So she was the grandma. Grandma obviously was awake to take the video at 3:09. So if she had slept in the car at all, she was awake by when they're like 10 minutes away from home, or 12 to 15. No, 9 minutes away. They were approximately 5.1 miles away when that sleeping video was taken. If Grandis took that video, then she was awake at 3:09. Grandis was.
Right.
They get home and then divide the groceries. Boys come help unload the groceries. Brought them inside, took her mom's over to hers. Then they decided we got to move this cactus. It's dying because it's a cactus.
Planted flowers. Summer, do you want to come help plant flowers?
Mm-hmm. Velcro. That's what I'm thinking. The Velcro straps.
Yeah. No, there couldn't have been a nap. Or if there was a nap, it was later. Like
after she was reported missing?
No, I'm trying to think. Hold on. So, okay. Say what you were saying, LFT. You were saying.
I'm thinking. I was saying, okay, so if she's awake, if grandma, okay, I was wondering that too, because I would have thought grandma would have been, if she had gotten anything for her pain, whether it was at her doctor's appointment or taking a prescription. I don't know. Sometimes if I like need to get an antibiotic or something in me, the second I pick it up from the Walgreens, I'm taking it. Yeah. So if they pick it up, but then they go to, but then she apparently it was only Summer and Hunter in the car when they stopped at like the grocery store and stuff too. So, so grandma's awake then.
Well, 3:09, we know that Grandis is awake and taking a video at 3:09 for sure. Now after that,
and awake to plant flowers.
Yeah, she's awake to get in the house, get her groceries, plant flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Could she have taken a nap at between 4:30 and 5:30?
Maybe she
could have had a little power nap.
Maybe she meant an hour that she took a nap at 4:30, not that they got home at 4:30. Again, I'm going out on a limb here.
Keep talking. I'll look it up.
Okay, but regardless, so she's asleep.
Actually,
but that doesn't make sense. Candace can't spend 10 minutes. Like we said, we're giving her 10 minutes. It does. There's no way. It still doesn't add up. Multiple people are lying. I just
everybody's lying. Mm-hmm. Everybody's a liar.
All right. Oh,
that's such a good point. Oh God.
Can walk. I've seen her walk. Hey, bucks upstairs. They got. I know. I do like how the bunk beds are like right when you walk in the house.
And then there's a little set downstairs as well.
The little set downstairs, but there are the bunk beds upstairs. It almost looks like a dorm room on that far left wall when you walk in. Like it's almost like the tower shelves and then like the bunk beds. But yeah, I always thought that was interesting. I mean,
okay, hold on. I got to go back to this. This does not add up for me.
It doesn't add up at all.
They came home at 3:30, planted.
Unloaded
groceries. Planted. Fixed the knee brace, right? Is that
did
right?
Laundry. Did laundry.
And then
because they were putting up groceries.
And then Grandis goes down for a nap by 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
But then that means Candace would have had. So did Candace do the knee brace at 4:30, like right before Grandis took a nap?
Yeah, it could be. She could have.
Okay, so all right, so 4:30, she's done doing.
She does the knee brace first, then comes back and does laundry.
Yep. Then she goes. Then she walks back over and does laundry. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like
she did say something about that in Chris's interview, but I can't remember the order. But she did mention. I think the laundry was after that. The knee brace.
Yeah. I do too.
Because they were in the kitchen putting up groceries when she looked out and seen her mother sitting on the step of her camper.
Yeah, they were like transferring the groceries from like the main house to the camper. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. So then hold on. So by that point,
Mom, what are you doing? I have to go. We have to replant these flowers. Do you know anybody who would like to replant these flowers? Summer.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Hold on.
Summer.
Shut up. So at 4:30, then Summer's already downstairs, right? By this point, Summer's downstairs.
Yeah.
And so she comes back in. She's, doing the laundry. F knows what else, And the boys are all sitting right there too in the kitchen laundry room den. And then she asks.
No, she comes straight in. She comes straight in from her mother's and says, "Where's Summer?" Yes. And then goes downstairs, or she hollers, "Summer, you down there?"
Yeah.
And then she didn't answer, so she went down to check.
So that doesn't make sense either. I don't know how there's that.
So laundry's inconsistent too.
Correct.
Okay,
it all is.
Okay, so that donated it.
Is anyone else in chat seeing this? Like, is anything like as we go through it? I mean, are we totally talking crazy, or does it, when you stop and think about it, does it kind of make you go, "Oh crap, hold on"? Who's playing them at Walmart for $3 each? Man, I kind of wonder that too.
Mm-hmm. That's what they were. They showed in the flower bed. She said they came in the succulents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't think succulents supposed to be planted like straight outside. I thought you hung them in like windows and stuff.
My mother did, just like they did in Tennessee, like I said. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Small, got grow no matter how much you pour on them. Okay. Inside. That's what I was thinking. Every time I think of a succulent, I feel like I see them in like windowsills or,
Yeah, they were like cactuses and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But regardless, that doesn't, Candace, just in my head, if I'm being honest, thinking out loud and the blood, like all just thinking through it, she's screwed herself by saying 2 to 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And with the flowers being the succulents, the cactuses, they were still in pots outside, so she can put them inside. That was just for the summer, and then she can put them inside. I know people does that, so that's not a big deal.
Do you plant succulents when they are full of weeds, like in a pot full of weeds?
They're different how they do things, though. I don't know.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. That's that's fair enough. I can take that. So it's like a diligent parent and right, Tiffany, right? No.
And I think she did that too because the whole CPS shit. Like, Lord knows, CPS has been called on them because that was another post she posted cussing somebody out for calling CPS.
Oh, remember they said somewhere in the timeline they had tuna casserole for lunch? Really?
What?
We're going to pin that, Chelsea. Welcome to Decipher. I would remove the flower planting and laundry from the equation and then go from there. AR, I don't think we have a choice. Got home with groceries. Maybe Grand Snap wakes up to do flowers. I just don't think the flowers, I'll be honest, I don't think the flower thing happened. I don't. I'm sorry.
I bet they did plant flowers recently because that's why the little black plastic things, or they just don't throw stuff away. Too, you could see that table by the camper. I question that. And I don't personally. I don't think Candace ever called 911.
No,
and I don't remember the casserole because the only thing I heard was the slushy from Sonic. They didn't eat. Nothing was mentioned about food that day. We seen Skittles scattered in the back
the
seat.
piece of candy.
Yeah, and the Skittles scattered in the back seat with the orange paw.
Yeah.
And if the boys were at home all day, I hope they ate or had something to eat before they got home with groceries. What about this piece of candy? I sincerely hope it's like the old school, like back in the day when we go to our grandparents' house and remember they had the candy dishes and the candy was just like unwrapped and sitting there for Lord knows how long, like a year.
Oh yeah, but mine's at least wrapped.
Oh, Lord, that's what I'm like. If anything, that's the worst I want that candy to be. It's just one of those, and I'd spit it out walking back to the house. This is nasty. I personally, because And I think that's an easy thing because if those, like the Paw Patrol toys and stuff, I don't doubt that those may have been scattered upstairs in that house. Like, because Candace also says that
glued together. Okay. Candace can't cook. Amen to that. I personally don't think the flowers were planted that day because of the weeds. I agree. They were cacti. Little girls are gonna touch it. Glued. Okay, I hope so too.
God.
Okay. Look. We have Guy Fieri here.
Yeah, okay.
You just.
Oh my God. The Godfather takes on Hell's Kitchen.
He'll get cussed out if you don't do it right. On Hell's
like
Kitchen.
The guy that's going to be doing the cussing too, so I'm good with that. I'd like to see those two go at it. That'd probably be interesting. Okay, so no laundry, no planting. Laundry and planting. Let's take them out. So let's just say then that 3:30 they get home, groceries, knee brace, and nap.
Sorry, I just had an ADD moment because I have the football game on. Just so you know, David Cohen, I looked up and it's Al Pacino on the TV. By the way, speaking of Godfather, I guess there's the House of Gucci's just coming out, but just it was really weird because it says like the Godfather thing, and then I looked up and just so you know, Al Pacino was just up here.
Okay, so grocery, knee brace, nap for Grandis. We're just going to hypothetically say that, right? Can we all agree on that or no? Do we have something else? Because I want to make sure I'm getting everything. Okay.
Do you think Grandis then stayed up? So was Grandis maybe then the point person up at the house once the boys went down to the creek with their walkie-talkies and potentially buck knives? And Candace took the car to go search around. And then Grandis is the point person left up at the house in case she comes back?
I don't think that they really thought about a point person, but yeah, we'll say that.
I mean, I'm saying for art, the way I'm like for us thinking about it.
You mean like when Candace was driving around looking for Summer, posting on Facebook,
and then the boys are down the hill.
On the phone.
Yeah. And then
Well, we know Grandis can't wander around because she's got knee problems.
So where do y'all think the biggest? What's the window of opportunity? What's the realistic window of opportunity for something to have happened to Summer once they got home? Think about everything that we've just said, all the actions that they supposedly did or didn't do, the times that calls were made. They clearly didn't have a meeting before they sold this story because they needed to get it straight.
Right.
I'm telling you, they need a new PR team because nobody's buying. I was going to say 3:30 to 5:06 is exactly right because that's where the picture was taken.
Or posted.
Posted. Excuse me. Yes, thank you. That's not. Yes, we already talked about that. Yes, thank you very much. 5:30 to 6. Okay. So if there was no laundry and no planting of flowers, why did they mention them? Just to extend the timeline to cover story for nefarious activities? Yes. So much yes. Because a lot of times when you're lying, not you, people lie, they add inconsequential
Mhm.
whatever. I can't say that word. Details.
Inconsequential.
Thank you. Details.
Those filler words. Yep.
The filler. Yep, that's filler words. Don't blow
Which
smoke
is
up my
why,
ass
you know
with
what, that
filler
makes
words.
sense too, because that's why TBI sent them home and said, get your story straight and come back to us with the story. With
And they couldn't do
with
it, and then one leaves. One's like, well, F that, I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
never
taking
been
the car
confirmed.
that we drove. I'm taking the car and the vehicle that y'all last saw her in.
Exactly.
And I'm out of here.
Yeah. She beat feet the F out of town. I mean, like a bank robber. She was gone. Okay. All right. I can buy that. Okay. So from say 3:30 to 5:06, there's your window of opportunity. Now, who's your biggest motivator? Who motivates? Who benefits from Summer missing?
Well, it's according to why she became missing.
I mean, to me, there's a whole entire list of things right there. I could go through, like, who would the motivator
There's different,
be? Money,
yeah, there's
or
different
drugs?
things, right? Money, drugs, jealousy. I've seen, so that's a why. I mean, you gotta know why. That's the thing.
So Chelsea, we do know she at least was on her way home, because that TikTok or video, whatever it was, he needs his 7 alibis is right. Because that was it a TikTok video? Was it posted as a TikTok or what? I don't remember.
Yes.
It was okay. It was taken at 3:09, and it was only I think I have it written down somewhere, but like hypothetically speaking, 10 minutes from the house. Stranger abduction is out the window for me. Completely.
Right, me too.
I can't get behind stranger abduction at all.
It's somebody within the close circle. If it was, somebody very close to them.
Well, Lavina, funny you should mention that. I'm going to post your comment here. And I haven't posted any sassy pants comments. We need some sassy.
Oh, but that's a good one to reply to what you were saying earlier, Tia, right. To Lavina. Okay.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So if you watch Dr. Phil and you listen very carefully, it's how he says things, the words he chooses, and I guess that's it, just the words he chooses. What he exactly said to them was, I do not think that you are responsible for killing your daughter, and there is no way that you could have hit a body and been back.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say that they didn't do something else. He didn't say that they didn't sell them for drugs, money, sex, whatever, trafficking of whatever kind. I don't know.
He also said Candace knows more. If she doesn't, maybe in her, she can't think of it or whatever, however he worded that, but she still knows more than she said.
They didn't say that they didn't have anything to do with it. They said they didn't believe. Well, let me correct that, because now I'm rethinking myself. I may have to requote. I may have to look at that, exactly what he said. So please, I may be misquoting slightly. But the point of the story was, I don't believe you killed your daughter. I don't think you're responsible for killing your daughter and hiding her body. Basically is what he said. He didn't say, I don't think that you're free and clear. I don't think. He did say Candace knows more. Right, exactly. Why do you get the why? You have the answers right. Right. Mm-hmm. So I think you guys get where we're coming from on that one. He does a lot of shows, 100 million people, airs 32 times a day, 42 countries, even in Mexico. Also said, according to their timeline. Good point, Tiffany. Good. Their timeline. Keyword, their timeline.
Right.
That's actually, you get what I'm saying? See what I'm throwing down there, Lavina?
And I don't think accident, because I think the dogs would have hit. I really do. I know, just like humans, everybody makes mistakes, dogs including, but no, I just don't see there being an accident without the dogs hitting. I can't help it.
No, I can't either. I'm behind you 1,000% on that, because it wasn't just one dog that went in. It was several. They searched the house, I believe, 4 times.
I don't know the number, but yeah.
I don't think I'm making that up. Okay. So that's, yeah, if you go back, and I need to go back and watch it. I downloaded it so I could watch it. I need to go back and listen to the specific phrases that he uses, but he didn't say that they weren't responsible for something. They just weren't responsible for killing her and hiding her body.
Right.
I think Dr. Phil thinks that she's been trafficked. I don't know that for a fact, but that's kind of the... See, I already... Yeah. I know. I knew this. So much of this too. Okay, so just so you know, we kind of backed out the flowers, but the laundry has always been a thing because the laundry is right there by the stairs. So it did kind of like, maybe she came in and started to do the laundry and realized that Summer wasn't, like, you're like, oh, 1, 2, 3, whoops, missing one. Where's the 4th? I don't get that she was a real attentive mom. And probably hurting those kids was like hurting cats. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're ready to drop off. You don't sound tinfoil hat. Actually, that's a... I don't think she does laundry. Would you like me to pull my tinfoil hat out? Because I have one over there that I place on my head when sometimes I need to think things through. Crazy Mama, what do you think of that comment?
What? I missed it.
I wonder if she ever came back to the house. Perhaps the TikTok sign was the sign that they were ready for drop off.
No, I don't. Okay. I don't see it that way. I think if she did come back to the house, well, remember we discussed about, before they got home, could have, something could have happened, but I don't know. My mind can't go there just because it has to make sense to me, I guess.
Well, you have 3 boys there, 6 eyes that would, I think, I don't know.
And the boys they've interviewed the boys. Mm-hmm. We don't know what the boys said, but regardless on if the parents got in their head and said, don't say this, don't say that, kids will eventually slip up and say things that they saw. So I think if anything bad happened, surely they'd come out and said something if they witnessed. Or even the timeline. If Summer came home, the boys will know.
I really do think CPS, hold on, where'd that go? Where'd that go? Really do think she was enough to keep her from being taken. Okay, but why take just her? Why not save all the children? That doesn't make sense. That bums me out.
Tiffany. I agree with what Tiffany said.
Okay, what is she saying? Personally, I think the boys would have said by now they hadn't seen her. And I agree. I think, yeah.
Because even TBI said she was last seen at her home. I don't think they would have said that if the boys made any other statement.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Man, is our chat brilliant or what? They are coming up with it tonight. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Oh, you're chatting along to yourself in the car. Cool. Chat along with us. No, chat's with it tonight. You guys, like I said, this is what we do. We hash through it, and sometimes we come up with really silly things, and sometimes we actually come up with something brilliant. Just
right. Because the only thing we can do is speculate at this point anyway. So, just chat it out and go by what we do know.
Yeah, and speculate within reason, like not
right
based off of what.
I just muted you accidentally. I'm sorry. I got you back. John has no problem sitting. Oh.
Where is he right now? Give him a call. It's his birthday. Let's just see.
Everybody wish Don a happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Happy birthday, Don.
I hope you're a year older and wiser.
Happy birthday, Don.
Best of luck. Best of luck. Grow a pair and be a man. And get your shit. Get to a tall table and get
to a tall table.
Get to a tall
All right, so now you have to tell the tall table story because that's not fair. And Chad has to be in on all jokes.
We have so many inside jokes.
I'm not going to do it well. You've got to explain. Anyone ever talk to you like you're just stupid? Like you don't think you're going to notice a comment? Like a dumb comment that you think that person's just going to let it slide? And then you're like, no, don't try to outwit me here. You just said something like I wasn't going to notice it. And a certain someone tried to do that to me, and it had to do with
she was asking about something, and I was like, she was looking at pictures of
the hotel. I had to book a hotel room
she was going to stay at. And she was like, what is that? And I'm like, that's a tall table room. And I was like, and it just kept going. Like, I was like, she won't pick up on that at all. She won't. It's just gonna keep talking.
You just had to it was like a really long conversation, and then I was like, "Back it up! What, a tall table room?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Get the f off! Like, there's no such thing as a tall table room." And so now,
have I proven you wrong?
It's like, get your shit together. Get to a tall table and get your shit together. Get your shit together.
Because I have proven to her since she went into said hotel that there is a room full of tall tables.
Like she's like, how do you not know this? The tall table rooms, they're everywhere. And I was like, you're full of crap. Like, don't try to no. Mm-mm. Now that you did that, we're going to talk about tall tables for 5 minutes. Congratulations. Hook, line, and sinker. So sorry.
So the phrase is get to a tall table and get your shit together. But Don said, why YouTube channels that he had to sneak to talk to the oldest boy about summer.
Yeah.
And because he's not supposed to talk to them.
Yeah.
How can they get away with that?
What?
I don't know.
How did they get away with that kind of stuff?
Because it's apparently unsupervised visits, which I hope has changed.
Well, if it's unsupervised, then why are you sneaking? If you don't, there's no reason to sneak if it's unsupervised.
Oh, well, there is. Yeah, I get. I mean, well,
he just said that when it came to speaking about Summer, he had to sneak and talk to his son about his sister. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So not to speak with him, just about their sister.
Just about the sister, yeah.
But he's not. So he's been all about the gag order, like a month and a half ago. Mm-hmm. But then he just doesn't follow instructions very well, in my opinion.
That's the least of his problems, but yeah, he's right.
And Tiffany, what was your question about the where it was mentioned about the call and Dawn? about the walk, that one of the parents went on a walk, which was Candace. What was you wondering about that?
God forbid you follow the rules in the, oh God, right. Okay, hold on. Was the friend of Grandis that was there at the beginning ever investigated her questions? She set up the GoFundMe. Oh, I do know who you're talking about. The woman that she used to work with, right? I'm yelling because I have my finger in my ear because it's hurting really bad. Do you know who she's talking about? The lady, she did a couple interviews. And I don't remember her name to save my life, but she I won't say the name of the channel because I don't know that for a fact, but I'll say it, I don't care. Was it Unmasked?
I can't remember.
I know they did so many great interviews. And like when this first happened, and it was her. I don't know.
Kids come running and yelling out. Tear back apart, looking for the goodies. Yeah,
I'm sure she was. She lives in a different state, though. She lived back in Wisconsin.
Oh, I've got her name. I think her name is like Rose or something. It's crazy. It's going to be something similar. Hold on.
Robin said Rose.
Rose, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rose. Thank you. Just wondering if it ever mentioned again or if it was put in the timeline. What was the question, Tiffany? I'm sorry, I missed it.
About Candace going on a walk when Summer went missing. She was talking about, how we were discussing timeline earlier, what they were doing, what they wasn't doing. And then on the scanner, it stated that the mom went for a walk.
Yeah.
And actually, father advised mother went for a walk.
It says father advised?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here. We can play it.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Play it.
No, I'm going to send it to you and you're going to play it because remember.
No, I can't. No, sincere. No, I cannot. I am way overloaded.
Hold on a minute.
I'm panicking because I'm like, no.
Wait, I'm playing it from my phone. So
yeah, cool.
Tell me if you can hear this, okay? Where the hell did I save it? Okay, wait. Sorry. I'm not kidding. Can we schedule this again too, where we're going to have like a huge board and we're going to take votes? We got to write down every step.
I believe she needs a whiteboard.
Yeah.
I mean, I need something. All right. Video clips. Here we go. Got it.
Okay.
Rose Meyer, who looks like Rose Bly. Yeah.
Okay.
Crime Stories obsessed. Thank you. Okay. I agree with Rose. So earlier, the boys being so they're getting TV, they wouldn't have noticed if a bomb dropped. Agreed. I just think we can rely on their supposed testimony. I agree, but I do think that they would have said they saw her or didn't see her.
Right. Whether she came home or not, because that's a lot of people's question.
That's the basis of what I'm thinking.
Okay, wait. Here's the dispatch part. The first 15. I think this is pretty much all we have.
Okay.
Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home. Now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
She's been gone for about 10 minutes now. The parents called in. She's been gone. All right. Did y'all hear that, or can I play it again?
No. Oh, did chat
hear it? Could you hear it? I'm sorry. Could y'all hear it?
I could hear it. That's why I put could hear good.
Okay. Hold on one more time.
Okay. 110 Hill Road off of Beach Creek should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home. Now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
All right. Parents went for a walk, came home. Haven't been able to find her for about 10 minutes now. And this was at 6:30 short. This is a dispatch call.
Right.
So according to them, she's been gone for about 10 minutes now, but yet she's frantic at 5:30.
Right. Continue. Because at the end of that, it says father advised.
It said parents. I thought it said parents this
No,
time.
at the beginning, it says parents. Yes. And then at the end of that, it'll say father advised when somebody's repeating it back to somebody. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me get the other clip. I apologize. We've got the second one.
Okay.
1 second.
Crazy Mama's got it going on, man.
Why don't you play it on your phone? Oh, wait, you're on your phone, aren't you?
I'm on my phone. Right.
Okay. Summer Wells. Okay, here we go.
It's because I take notes.
Tonight, the radio.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me mute real fast and make sure I've got the right one before I play it.
Jeannie, Candace never said she went for a walk. She was helping her mother with a knee brace. I know.
Right. We're just going by the scanner right now.
Right. And she also said she doesn't walk because of all the wildlife. So I get that, you know.
Okay, wait, here we go. This is from WJHL, emergency scanner traffic from the night Summer Wells went missing. The 911 calls aren't released, but this is the emergency scanner traffic. And this is what the report says.
Tonight, the radio scanner traffic from emergency dispatchers. The night Summer Wells disappeared. Take a listen.
Scanner up to 110 Bean Hill Road off of Beach Street should be the first residence on your right. Reference to a missing 4-year-old. The parents have called in and advised that the mother had went for a walk, came home, now they can't find her. They've been yelling for her. She's been gone for about 10 minutes now.
Again, audio from police scanner traffic that evening. Dispatchers referenced Summer Wells as a 4-year-old. We now heard that correction the following day that, in fact, she is 5 years old.
Okay, hold on. Crazy lady.
There's another one I can't remember. It shows, because you know how the police scanner, the cops will say codes back to each other and report back.
The back and forth of it.
Yeah, the one where the...
And then you hear one of the guys or that girl say,
oh, he's like, repeat
advised.
that or something. He says, like, repeat that.
And it says, father advised, because I have it in parentheses. Mother went for a walk.
Oh, I believe you. I just hadn't heard. See, this is why we work well, because...
Well, when you don't know her birthday. Touche, AR.
Yeah.
4, 5, 7. Hold on.
What was I going to do? Yeah.
Scanner.
See, Robin said I'm right.
You are. I mean, I'm.
No, I want you to find it though.
I'm looking.
You are always right. That's why it's good, because one of us hears something that the other may not.
Right.
So.
And hell, I'm wrong a lot, but when I have it wrote down and I have parentheses, I know it was.
Okay, wait.
It was important. It struck you.
Right.
Hold on. Before I play this one out loud, I'm going to mute for a second. 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, because it was towards the end of it. The beginning, it says all that, and then it goes on.
Maybe just one.
Right. AR. Right. She did state that.
And Candace said, what, in an interview, that she would never walk around the park. Right, because of right. Weird.
Oh, I'm glad Nightbot's modding, because I totally forgot I can't do 2 things at once.
I just want to tell you, we are mod free with 19 people. Pretty interesting. Oh, I never put this one, but I'll put this one in. I hate putting this one in, you guys. Just we'll do this. This is a fun one. I like this one. You'd like to tip us for all your hard work that you're doing with us. By the way,
thank you, Tiffany.
Never, ever, ever. Oh, thank you. That is a girl. Come back anytime. That's what we do. We want to have you converse with us because you are bringing attention to things that we either forgot, haven't realized, or there's things in here that
Crazy lady, you got to go find the extended one because everyone I've saved, and I just dropped the link. This is a broadcastify that we've all heard, but just in case, and But no, it was a recent report in the past couple weeks, right? That I noticed it. Tia, didn't I tell you? They just said the father's 911 call. For the first time, they referenced the dad call.
We've never actually heard Candace phone call. So,
yeah. That was the first time that I had heard dad referenced as the 911 call.
This bothered me so much. Oh, we're glad you could help too. We're a little bit different from other channels in that we really do want your opinion. We really do want to talk things out because it helps us process the information better. Does that make sense, you guys? You get that? It really does help us process the correct information. And then it sends us back to looking up information, which if you've said something and we don't know the answer to, then we go in and look for it and figure it out. We try to do things factually, but we don't always, there isn't a lot of information on this case. So
check what I sent you, Lee, and see if it's on that one.
Hey, you want to call me by my real name again?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't care. Okay, hold on. I got something for that too.
Shit.
I got something for that too. Go ahead, chat. You just enjoyed this one.
It's because I text you and it's under your real name. Yeah, Cheetah.
Cheetah. You about ready?
You better run.
Oh my God, stop the presses. I'm going to cry. I am going to freaking cry.
Did I win something?
You guys. Write this down. 10:49 on, what's the date? 11/14. We just got our first dono.
You just got your what?
We got our first donation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
That was so kind.
Hey, we didn't just donate to ourselves, did we?
Not again. Nope. We've only done that once. Crazy Mama donated to us once to see if it actually worked. Oh my God. You don't even know. We haven't taken $1 for this, for any case we've ever worked on. We worked on Watts for 8 months.
That's a cuss word.
I know, it really is. Never.
And we work hard for every view we get. I'm not gonna lie, or sub, or we appreciate it. I'd rather do this and talk it out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wow.
David, a rich person, give me money.
Thank you very, very much. That was just a moment. That was a monumental moment in our Indecipher history right there. Y'all.
Did you play that LFT?
We don't complain about it because we enjoy what we do. So please don't ever think that we're begging for money, because we do this because we sincerely, from the bottom of our hearts, really want to help do something. Because doing nothing isn't doing, it's not helping. But we enjoy the research. We enjoy the conversation, and we enjoy you guys so much. So thank you. I mean,
much appreciated. That's awesome.
It's going towards printer ink. It's not going. I gotta go for 1 second.
Oh no, she's not even gonna spend it. She's gonna frame it on a wall. Don't worry about it.
Do you know why? Here.
Welcome to a day in the life.
This
We
is
really
our
do
lucky
get a-
dollar right here. $1. Do you know this came from? I think LFT donated this. If you look Supersonic carefully, you can see that it has our initials on it.
For the longest time, I didn't realize that was my initials that you had put on there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was our lucky dollar. God. For a rich person. David. Honestly though, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Just it could have been 50 cents, honestly. And that would have been it was just thank you. Back to business. Now we gotta earn our keep.
Right.
Gotta earn that keep. All right.
Did you
So
play
do
the
we have that
video?
new clip?
She's probably gonna listen to it to make sure it wasn't the same thing she played.
Oh, is that what she's doing? Okay.
What am I doing?
Oh, I sent you
sent
the
it to
clip.
me. Okay, sorry. Hold on. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I was listening about $1 and it made me holler, and I don't know.
The dollar made her holler. I don't know if she trusts that, David.
If you Oh, look at it. He's a clever one, this one. Look at
Yeah.
him. Give me a copy. And, oh, that's nice of you. I believe that is called, what is that? Not laundering money. What's that called?
Hard time money. Oh, I don't know.
What's it called when you make money?
Oh,
Sorry.
counterfeit.
Counterfeit. Yes.
Mhm.
Hey, crazy lady. Crazy.
What?
You just played the same one that I played.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're getting. I think
That's
you
what
and
I was
I had a
wondering.
brain
Okay,
fart.
I'm going
no,
back.
you and I had a brain fart because what we both noticed was the other night, for the first time on the news, they referenced it as the father's call, the father's 911
No,
call.
I heard that. I'm telling you, I just heard this yesterday or today. I'm
Okay,
telling
well,
you, I
it's
just
not
heard
you and I.
this.
Just we just I played that same one.
You're fitting, yes. That's it.
Okay.
Thank
But
you.
needless to say, though, I did hear. I mean, I think we talked about that. We both did hear them announce it on the news because that was the first time I had heard them reference it as the father's 911 call, not the parents or the mother called. It's specified, but yet they were supposedly both of them called.
Mm-hmm.
The TBI is leaving a lot of stuff for us that's still TBD. Wait, what? Hold on. Yeah. Making us, yeah. So my thought is, one way or another, I think it's the gig is up. I think they knew around 5:30, regardless, that something was. They were frantic for some reason or another concerning Summer. The parents were Candace and or Dawn at 5:30. However, they don't. The cops, law enforcement, does not get a call until 6:32ish or 6:29. Call it 6:30. I mean, we've got the specifics right now, but let's say 6:30, and by 7:04, law enforcement has arrived on their property. But they said they've been gone. She's been missing for about 10 minutes. Then Candace tells Mr. Dodson they, already called law enforcement. They've been looking for 20, 25 minutes. But that's BS. They knew something was up at 5:30 because, that's exactly it. They knew something was up at 5:30. And Grandis is asleep. The boys apparently are zoned out. Like, I don't know, Mom. She went downstairs. I'm not going to look away from the TV, though, but yell at me if you need something. That's how I envisioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all three of them just sitting there like, she's downstairs. Like, I bet $10 says that they didn't even turn their head when she said, boys, where's your sister?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait.
And I mean, Candace did make the statement that she did call 911, but it's never been confirmed. The only thing on the scanner was saying father advised, mother went for a walk. So, and then Don himself stated he's the one that called 911.
Hey,
so I don't know.
The clip you just sent me is 5 hours long. You want to narrow it down?
Oh, no.
I don't want to watch this. I'm not gonna.
Give it to her. I don't want to.
I don't want to. She just sent me one that is 5 hours. Like the first clip was 37.
It was. I think that's where I heard it from when it was, and it played the whole scanner played during that one. Is just for later time. I just sent it.
Oh, well, note that next time before I open it. But I don't know why.
She's like, damn.
I don't know, but see, that's why I would love to talk to someone. Like, sorry, by the way, she sent me a clip from No Thanks, who, to each his own. I don't give a crap who's covering it. Like, congrats. I would love to have a conversation with all creators who've covered it or had the opportunity to speak with them.
Amen.
Because I would love to have a conversation with No Thanks. Or the lab. I mean, like, sincerely, I don't agree to disagree on some things, but I'd be stupid not to talk to these people who have spoken to them.
Because at the end of the day, it's Summer Wells. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
It's Summer Wells.
It's about Summer, right? And I really I go back to Molly Golightly. I appreciate her time, the time that she gave us. I really do, because she handled herself well. And I mean, he cursed her up one side, down another, and she handled it with a lot of composure. And I don't know that I could have done that. So, well done, madam.
I mean, that's another one. I think we should reach. I mean, granted, they, are on a much larger scale, but we've had the opportunity to talk with some creators who are more established and have been doing this longer than we have. And I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but they were nice enough to give us the compliment that they had no idea we had done as much research as we had and how we had stuff mapped. They were just like, so what have y'all been doing the whole time? And I was like, well, we like to research and be able to make sure that we can hopefully answer any kind of question. Like, not that you don't want to be wrong, but you don't want to be left like, just sorry. No, I just slid my elbow on the table. That was nothing else. I don't know. We like to just be able to have enough background to feel confident enough to be like, okay, hopefully we can provide an answer that's logical. I don't know. What's the word? Where am I going with this, Tia? What do we talk about? Just, I don't want to say cover your ass, but I just don't like to be wrong. And I like to know, like, if there's something we don't know, I like to say that the reason why we don't know it, or we've looked into that.
I agree.
Oh, for real? A 2-hour? Limit to report prior. Okay. Charge. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. Wait. Did anyone else just skip?
What?
Mine just cut out for a second. Sorry.
Still here.
Crazy lady.
Crazy lady.
Crazy lady's here.
I live Bristol. Wait.
Accounted for. No.
Wait, are you in Bristol, Tennessee, or actually never mind, don't answer that. I don't mean.
Yeah, don't tell us exactly.
Okay, keep checking. Gotcha.
State is fine. They keep changing it, really.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. I missed it. What was it about Tennessee?
Oh, you live on the line. Okay. The screen. There's a new law in Tennessee, the 2-hour time limit to report prior to parents being charged. Wine, yes, please. David will deliver that right to you, sir.
I'll take some wine.
Oh, we know. With a straw. don't even bother with the glass.
No, she just pop the cork and hand me the bottle. I'm good.
Right.
It's kind of that kind of day. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a Motlow 19. Anyway, I don't think the Wells are very concerned with the law in Tennessee. Okay, touche. Yep.
That is an excellent point. I don't think that the Wells are very concerned with a lot of things.
But they're very
children.
They're very aware of the drug addicts and the group of boys, whether it's this group of boys or that group of boys.
Do you think the lab would talk to us for real?
I would love to. I mean that sincerely. I really would.
I do too. And I just watched him today. I think that dude is the shiznit. I really do. He's amazing. And I know he's talked about some of his goings on in his life and how he can relate. Mm-hmm. So I think the world of that kid. I really do.
And he's drama free. That's what I like. Yeah. The whole drama free. I can't handle the drama that goes on YouTube. I can't handle it. Oof.
That's
I'm not gonna handle it.
That's why we're over here with 16 people, and because y'all don't bother with the drama.
Save your drama for your mama, but not this mama.
Save your drama for your mama. I know it. The drama. So okay. So we have come to. I mean, we should probably close this down a little bit now. But
okay, how do we feel about doing if we promote it, giving y'all more than 4 hours notice,
and not changing the time 3 times?
Yes. Sorry. Would anyone be interested? And we really will try to get it much more organized, but to have an open panelish kind of discussion, for lack of a better word, where we really do try to map this out together once again. Because the way I'm looking at it after watching Dr. Phil, the behavioral panel, all these other great, anyone that's had a conversation, taking the quotes and comments from Candace and or Don, I got to start over. It's like what we said with Watts. I got to rewind all the way back.
AR, you would love it. Would you be a part of the conversation? Do you think you would come up? Do you guys feel comfortable that you would come up and chat with us?
And you don't have to have your video on. The only time is right before we put you on, the panel. We might want to make sure it's you and you're not going to show us no naughty parts. Maybe.
Listen, you keep your bits and pieces to yourself. If you don't, I'm going to send Crazy after you. And she's locked and loaded.
Crazy don't play.
No, she's locked and loaded. And
literally. Well,
former name used to be Shoot a Bitch. So, okay, awesome. AR, you're in. Okay, that's why I talked to her in case it's yeah. Well, yeah.
I think that would just be all. You know what I mean.
I love the suggestion of contacting Joshua. I think he's pretty cool. Yeah, keep your bits and pieces to yourself. You need to see anything.
I know. I like everyone's posting. What did I say that you're get the domestic violence one? I go, can we get the AA number? I think we need to promote. I didn't mean that jokingly. I used to work for the SAMHSA. I actually did the Recovery Month campaign. And so, by the way, it's in September, and I just never thought to bring it up. But I was like, can we start offering them other resources? But definitely domestic violence.
Well, the thing is, we're not talking to Don, so I can't do rehab for Don. I'd love to.
You can do rehab. Anyone for apparently him and all of his neighbors. If anyone's watching, that's
the whole damn road. Apparently, is what I've heard about that area.
Yeah. And that's what Don says. So I didn't mean that disparagingly at all to post that either, but I was just let's. God.
Ooh, really? Cracking cases. All right, so we need a list.
All right, can y'all see my
Sam and Allie? They're sweet. Yeah. They really are.
They are sweet. I like them.
Wait, crazy lady. Were you recording us earlier when we were writing down that list? Cracking cases. Cam and yeah. He has Doug.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll respond to us. He may be too small for Doug. Hopefully not. It'd be awesome. I think he's got. He entertains me sometimes with his sidebar conversations. Oh, chasing.
She's a good one. I watched her too.
I listened to her a lot today. Have y'all ever just had those days where you go back and people like
I like her.
I'll go from share. I don't say what you want. I got to hear that perspective because they've talked to them. I've got to hear. No thanks. They've talked. Like I've got to listen to all. Otherwise, I'm not doing us any. It's not of any benefit for us not to take note of people that are covering it because you want as much information as possible.
Well, and also we're not looking to I'm not going in to steal anybody's subs.
God, no.
Oh,
I
right.
literally just want the information. I want to talk to someone who has more knowledge than I. Sorry, just got a text. Who has more information than I, or a different perspective, or Gray. I definitely don't think Gray would talk to us, but it's a good one I'm going to write down just in case. Gray's kind of hoity-toity. He's like the big leagues. We're like AAA. I don't know. That's a good. I like Gray. He's a facts man. We've spoken with Jay. Jay's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
She's given us a lot of help, personally and professionally, with Summer, and I loved it, and it was really cool.
And then she's been so busy with the Petito stuff that everything just got.
Yeah, I mean, would I talk to Gray? Hell yeah. Would Gray talk to me? Probably not. Oh, really? Does he? Okay, AR. I mean, maybe. We do nothing but facts. We're facts driven here. Sure as hell try, yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say, and for us right now, in a case, I hate to compare it to Watts or stuff, but as far as I know, we only know so much because, law enforcement is so tight-lipped. So for me, though, just so it's out there, and I speak solely for myself, things that are reported, whether or not it's a, audio interview, it's WJHL, it's, Rogersville Review, whomever. If it's a quote in there.
Brian Enton's going?
Yep, Brian Enton's going to Tennessee. But those, for me, quotes in interviews like that, that's a fact for me right now because that's all we have to go off of. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
We don't want to go too much further. We have so
little that we have to piece it together with
together. Yep.
We have 2 pieces of the puzzle and we have 1,000-piece puzzle.
And they're just not fitting together right.
No, if you guys have any suggestions or comments or anything you want to, feel free to email us.
Yeah.
And join the Facebook group if you guys are on Facebook.
I'm doing that.
And don't be shy. I'll actually drop that too. Don't be shy about talking in there. I know people get in there and they're like, I'm not going to say anything.
What's our Facebook one?
It's already posted.
I already did it.
Twice. Okay, so we got some people we need to contact. I think tomorrow's going to be contact day. Thanks to our chat.
And if y'all have any other suggestions or ideas in terms of things that y'all want to discuss, I mean, literally throw a tennis ball at the door. Just throw it out there. Oh my God. David Cohen. You were like a mix between
you are my new favorite.
Al Pacino, and then what's it? Seth Cohen from the OC. I used to love that. The dry wit, just love it. You combine two amazing characters. That's amazing.
He reminds me of Mark, the other, the chat. Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Mark.
Yeah.
If anyone knows
miss
someone
him.
named Mark, I miss him. Oh, those were the days. If we say his name 3 times, save Robbie, save Robbie, save Robbie. Your beard.
That has happened. Robbie has shown up when we said his name 3 times, a couple of times, and it freaks me the hell out. And he tells me he's got intuition, and I'm like, damn straight you do. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we also, who else are we reading? Oh, no. Never mind.
Yeah.
Won't say that yet. Never mind. Sorry, guys.
We have a couple. We have a couple in the works. We would definitely have a couple
did nothing when you did LFT. What? Are you just yelling at me in chat?
Yeah, because doing Twitter does nothing either. Yeah. Oh, you are on our Facebook? Awesome. Thank you. Join the Facebook crew. All right, you guys, well, we will close this down. Thank you so much for spending so much of your evening with us and helping us work through some questions that we had. Suggesting people to talk to. I love that. And if you have anything else, let us know. Feel free, like, share, comment, do all the things. Thank you. What are you doing? Is Shell in here?
No, I just did it for shits and giggles.
I thought I was going to have to say hello, Shell.
I was like, also,
I'm closing down.
If we forget to post something on Facebook, like we've done, obviously a lot of spreadsheets and stuff like that. If we forget to post it, or if you don't see it and won't, I think we're more than happy to share information too. So if you're like, crap, hey, I can't find that thing that y'all had, can I just, like we said, email, Facebook. If y'all can use it to research, go for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And thank you so much, everybody, for being respectful in chat.
And thank you so much for everything. Yes, thanks, guys, for everything. You guys have been amazing tonight. Enjoy, and we will catch up with you at the next live. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.